Despite being more than 3,000 miles away, people here in the valley continue to step up for Hurricane Sandy victims. KMPH News reporter Eric Rosales spoke with a South Valley pastor who just returned from the devastated area. He shares why images coming from the aftermath barely scratch the surface of the suffering.
Picture after picture shows the devastation left behind by Hurricane Sandy. Many are left with nothing.
The interiors of their homes are completely ruined. All their furniture is gone. Some people's cars are gone. And a lot of people have nowhere to go.
This past weekend, Pastor Bob Grenier of Calvary Chapel in Visalia returned from New Jersey. The pastor volunteered with a network of other pastors across the state who traveled to the East Coast to feed those in need with food from a mobile kitchen and gave people hope with the word.
We usually hold church services right in the location. We set up our food trailer and that becomes like a center. And it's always a surprise to us how the Lord just comes, He swoops down and He kind of infiltrates the opportunity and the availability, and He does one miracle after another.
This isn't the first time the pastor and other volunteers from Calvary Chapel in Visalia have headed to disaster zones. They've helped in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina and other major catastrophes. Pastor Bob says one thing this trip has reminded him, with compassion comes joy.
And the Bible says it is more blessed to give than it is to receive. And so one of the best medicines for our souls is to do something for someone else. You can get yourself right out of a sad soul pretty quick if you do that.
And by the way, this isn't the only missions trip planned. More teams of volunteers, many from Pastor Bob's church, will be headed to the East Coast in the coming months. They hope to help others out there rebuild their lives and their faith. Anna?
Eric, do they need things, or what do they need if people feel like they want to reach out and help through this church?
Well, and money is what they basically need. That any donation that anybody has, that'll actually go to help the people out there, and that's what they would like to be able to bring down there, is to help build the local economy in that area. And the more money that they spend there helping those people get back on their feet, the better off that they're going to be.
All right, thanks, Eric. If you'd like to help, you can send donations to Calvary Chapel, Visalia, P.O. Box 6219, that's in Visalia, California, 93290. The pastor says 100% of your donation will go directly to helping feed and care for hurricane victims.